in space, no one can hear you get high, my children. But fortunately, this humorous little tale takes place on Earth. About a horror from the depths of space. Or something. Angel is a simple cartoonist living with his girlfriend Vanessa and is devoted to making a webcomic. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't know how to code in HTML. As such, he goes out into the streets seeking some help on the matter and comes across a drug dealer whose supplier knows the best HTML coder. And the best part is that he's even willing to help him. All that Angel has to do is deliver a message to a rival gang. You see, both gangs are dealing in a very special drug, Crash. It is so named because the substance crashed onto Earth from space. And what sort of a drug could come from space? Well, when you snort it and get high, you become a betentacled, split-headed monstrosity that eats up people, and you kind of resemble mashed potatoes. He meets back up with Vanessa, who is walking their cat and wondering why he's hanging out in front of a crack house at 3 a.m. Well, naturally, he's trying to make a webcomic. Why was she walking her cat at 3 a.m.? Fortunately, Vanessa also carries a gun and is able to make short work of the monstrous crackheads. But their poor cat decides to eat some of the crash and becomes a monster itself, though one more inclined to let its owners ride around on its back. Angel wants to call it quits and worry about it later, but Vanessa insists he go confront the original supplier. After all, he always has this problem of putting things off, like his webcomic. The rest of the dealers, however, have all snorted the stuff and become monsters too, so Vanessa and Angel must hack and slash their way until they reach the supplier, who decides that injecting the stuff would be a good idea, and he becomes a giant monster! And so Angel must do the same if they are to stop his rampage. Also, aliens come down to help fix everything, so they really didn't need to do anything to begin with. The thing that came from space or something is an hilarious little one-off about monsters and nonchalance in the face of the bizarre. Because sometimes when facing monsters and aliens and drugs, you've just got to laugh.